Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big, weird, wild world out there, folks. And here we stand, al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob, that's the Natch, and you're listening to...
The ProBoh Show!
Good morning, friends. How you doing? It's Wednesday. We made it, Natch. We made it. By the time we finish the lunchtime show, dude, downhill to the weekend, my friend. Downhill. I can feel the wind blowing through my imagination, because not hair. I can feel the wind slipstreaming over my scalp. How are you doing out there, folks? If you want to join the show live, you can join us on twitch.tv / professional bohemian. That's Bohemio Profesional, pero en inglés. Right now we have BTI, the amazing Born to Iron Man, and the Bridge in the chat. Born to Iron Man says, good morning, ProBoh showers. Good morning, says the Bridge. Hope your day is going wonderfully. It's not going too bad, Bridge. Not going too bad. I had a good night's sleep last night, Natch. Dude, like passed out at 8 p.m. Yeah, passed out at 8 p.m. Woke up this morning with both dogs in the bed. But there you go, dude. There you go. The amazing Rossi is behind me right now for fans of the show. If you want to check out Rossi, the cleaning lady, the new breakout star of the ProBoh show, you can do that on twitch.tv / professional bohemian. What's coming up in today's show? Woo! Well, I asked 100 humans this morning what you see on the covers of celebrity magazines. Here, I mean, for my Spanish listeners, magazines like Hola. You know the, like, celebrity gossip magazines, Natch? I think you said Prensa Rosa here or something like that, right? But I'm specifically... Oh, you were going to give me a nivelazo.
Nivelazo.
Thank you. How rude of me to interrupt such an important moment. But I was speaking specifically about the gossip magazines rather than newspapers or things like that. So I asked 100 humans about that. Also, in Complete the News, we're going to look at California wildfires and hopefully get to this news about what was dumped in New Jersey, in the New Jersey woods. But all that fun, my friends, coming up in the second part of the show. In the first part, we've got an amazing unpopular opinion today. Ooh, Natch, we have Natasha coming on the show tomorrow. Oh, and you know, a new thing that we're going to do from now on when a guest comes on the show. So Natasha, and then in hopefully in a week or 2 weeks' time, Coco Lavanda, the influencer, they're going to have to come up with their own unpopular opinion, and we'll debate their unpopular opinion. And Natasha's coming on the show, and poor thing, it's so hard to come up with unpopular opinions. I know, because I've come up with like 200 of them, one a day for the last year, and it's not easy. So poor thing, she needs some help, and we will brainstorm that right after the show. So yeah, excited to get Natasha on and see what she comes up with. But today's unpopular opinion, it's about a popular phrase, a popular saying, Natch, that I think is nonsense, that I think is bull crap. I'm interested in seeing what your thoughts and opinions are. But let me tell you something, guys. Right now, I'm here, you're here. Let's just see what's going on in the world. How are you doing, Natch? How are you feeling at this midpoint of the week?
Nice.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I'll feel nicer tonight. I'll feel even nicer on Thursday, and I'll just feel glorious by Friday. Particularly by Friday afternoon. Yeah, next week, by the way, guys, 1 week from today, Natch and I, the Natch, and myself, we will be at Roll Madrid, Calle Amaniel number 23, Roll Madrid, for the Vaughan Radio Trivia Night, joined, of course, by the one and only Andrea Vaughan, to host the quiz. I would love to see you there, my friends. I would love to see you there, so please try and come down. It's going to be a good night. Questions, alcohol, and Natch and I will be celebrating Natch's birthday. That's how we do. It's Natch's birthday on a few days after, but that's where we're going to celebrate it. Let's see. Okay, so let's get into some news. Some fun news here, Natch. A harness in Spanish is arnés, I think. A harness wearing beluga whale. So where the caviar comes from. Un ballena beluga, dice in Spanish. Oh my God.
Qué nivelazo.
Dude, I'm surprising myself today. I don't know what's happening to me. I had a good night's sleep. A harness-wearing beluga whale and rumoured Russian spy pops up in Sweden. So, yeah, let's unpack this news. A beluga whale, believed to be a trained asset of the Russian Navy, was first spotted in Norway in 2019 wearing a harness that read, Equipment St. Petersburg. The whale, which was playful and seemingly seeking help to remove the harness, displayed behaviours suggesting training, such as approaching boats and waiting to be fed. So yeah, interesting. What's happening to sea life, Natch? What's happening to sea mammals? They're either sinking boats, spying for foreign governments. Yeah, it seems like, someone offer this this beluga whale asylum, right, in their country. If it was a Russian asset, it looks like it's trying to switch sides, man. Poor beluga whale. Yeah, but interesting, right? So yeah, it first showed up in Norway, and now recently popped up or was recently spotted in Sweden, moving at a fast pace and farther from his natural Arctic habitat. This behavior puzzled scientists who suggest it might be driven by hormonal changes or loneliness. Oh, poor thing. I like this. What's it called? The whale is called Vladimir. Oh, I want a whale called Vladimir. Come on. Russia has never confirmed or denied reports that Vladimir could be a spy for the Kremlin. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I question how effective a spy a beluga whale would be. I mean, it's not going to be going to meetings, is it, Natch? It's not going to casinos like James Bond. Mr. Vladimir, we were expecting you. By the way, James Bond, worst spy in the world, right? If you imagine that spycraft is all about being secretive and anonymous and going under the radar, literally every Bond villain was expecting him. Mr. Bond, I was expecting you. I mean, what rubbish spy. The Bridge is here. She says they're working for the Russians. Who's working for the Russians, Bridge? Oh, you mean the killer whales that are sinking boats off the Iberian coast? Yeah, maybe. maybe Russia have just like basically hired sea mammals. All right, what else do we have? Oh God, another piece, dude. Oh, conservatives, can I speak to you a second? Look, I sit in the middle. I'm not all the way to the left. I'm certainly nowhere near the right, but I'd like to speak to you a second regarding this piece of news. Chick-fil-A, sorry. Chick-fil-A. Do you know Chick-fil-A, Natch? It's a fast food restaurant chain in the United States. So Chick-fil-A faces a conservative revolt. Remember we spoke about, what are they called? Budweiser a while ago. Budweiser had a transgender spokesperson, and basically the political right stopped buying Budweiser, led to more than a 20% drop-off in revenue for the company. Well, now Chick-fil-A, a popular fast food chain in the States, has been facing backlash from conservative groups for its newly announced, this is coming from Newsweek, by the way, from its newly announced diversity, equity, and inclusion initiative. And obviously, the political right has taken offense to this. How much of an a-hole do you have to be offended by diversity, equality, and inclusion? What kind of an a-hole do you have to... Diversity, equality, and inclusion? Not for me, thanks. Dirty. Come on. Can we just talk a second, political right? I get it. So there's a transgender spokesperson, and you don't like that. I don't understand it personally, but don't try not to get so angry. Try not to get so angry that a company is introducing a new initiative about diversity, equity and inclusion. Try not to get too angry about it because, all the clothes that you wear on your back right now were made by some kids in a sweatshop in India, China. You know what I mean? Why not if you're gonna protest something, protest the companies that are supporting child labor, and sweatshops. How's about that? How about you get angry about that first before you get angry about diversity? Oh, I know, a bunch of you have just tuned out. I don't care. Your tears are delicious, and your anger only makes me more powerful. Can you believe this, Natch? Does this kind of thing go on in Europe? Has anything in Europe been boycotted because of this kind of thing? I don't think so, right? Oof. Come on, guys. Chill out. My American listeners, my American friends, chill out, man. Chill out. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Okay, more news. More news. Okay, yesterday we spoke about Neuralink being approved for human trials. If you're not aware of what Neuralink is, it is Elon Musk's new... The bridge says that's sad. It is sad. It makes me sad. It makes me sad that people get so angry over such little things. Don't get angry. Like, here's a general rule, okay? Here's a general rule for everyone, especially any kind of conservative or right-leaning thinkers listening to the show right now. Here's a general rule that I live by. I try not to get too upset about things that are done for a positive reason or to include people. Don't get upset about inclusion. Get upset about exclusion, but don't get upset about inclusion. You know what I mean? Try not to get upset about things that are done in the interest of the many rather than the few. Come on. Let's not get, you know what I mean? Let's just try not to get upset about that. How are you doing, Min? Welcome. Don't lean too fast is the bridge. Yeah, exactly. Try and find a space in the middle and be happy there. You know what I mean? Most of these things don't affect people, real people in real lives. Don't listen to the media that just wants to make you angry. If Chick-fil-A wants to go ahead and do diversity and inclusion, that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing for the people who are being underrepresented. It's not going to affect you, so try not to get too bent out of shape about it. Try not to get too angry about it. Let's see. If you think DEI is about corporations genuinely caring about people, I have a bridge that I want to sell you. Yeah, okay. Look, Lewd Hamster there, joining us in the chat. How you doing, man? Welcome. I get it, because Chick-fil-A are trying to jump on the back of a political movement that they might not necessarily believe in 100%, right? And they're doing it to increase their reputation. Let's say that. So let's imagine that this diversity, equity, equity, and inclusion initiative is about increasing their reputation as a company. Is it really such a bad thing? I mean, they could be, they could be trying to increase their reputation in other ways that are much more harmful to the planet, or they could be doing other things that would really affect people and really kind of make people feel bad. But they're not trying to anger the right. You're all just getting angry. They're not trying to anger you. So just chill out, man. You know what I mean? So just chill out. I don't know. Look, hey, guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm the chief idiot here. What do I know? Nothing. Okay, let's keep on going. Rhythmically stimulating the brain. This is an article that comes from theconversation.com. Rhythmically stimulating the brain with electrical currents could boost cognitive function, according to analysis of over 100 studies. Ooh. Yesterday we spoke about Neuralink. What's his name? What's our friend's name? Character of the show. Elon Musk's company that wants to put a brain chip in your head to make you psychic, apparently. Dude, that was a weird piece of news yesterday. Well, this article from the conversation.com covers another way of increasing your brain's potential, my friends. The emerging brain stimulation technology TACS, could potentially enhance cognitive function according to a comprehensive meta-analysis of over 100 studies involving more than 2,800 human participants. Oof. How would that take? I think it's kind of electrodes placed around your cranium rather than implanting things. But still, do I want to wear a hat to make me more intelligent? I don't think so. Doesn't have to be genuine as long as it actually has a positive impact on their employees and society, says Min. Ooh, you guys still want to talk about this diversity, equity, and inclusion thing. I get it. Me too, but I'm trying not to piss too many people off. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, if it's going to have a positive impact on some people, is diversity, equity, and inclusion going to have a negative impact on people? Really? Seriously? Probably not. Is it going to have a positive impact on a few? Yes, probably. So let's not be upset about it. Let's, I don't know, man. I don't know. People get too invested in things that are not going to affect them. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's continue. So, emerging brain stimulation technology, thanks to a meta-analysis of over 100 studies, could enhance cognitive function. Conducted at the Reinhardt Lab at Boston University, the research found that by applying controlled electrical currents to specific brain regions, TACS could alter brain activity by prompting neurons to fire rhythmically, thus potentially enhancing mental functions such as memory. Ooh, Natch, if some technology came out tomorrow, say it's a helmet that made you like increased your memory and increased like cognitive function, you could make decisions better. Would you buy that hat? Would you wear that hat?
In principle, I would say no.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The idea of controlled electrical currents being shot into my brain isn't the most enticing thing. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd rather stay dumb and not wear a helmet that's electrocuting my head. That's just me, though. Hey, folks, if you're a transhuman and you just can't wait to have your body parts replaced with technology, good for you. Good for you. I'm happy for you. The meta-analysis revealed reliable evidence for cognitive improvement in both older adults and people with neuropsychiatric conditions. I mean, wow! If this could help people that are actually suffering from mental conditions, that would be a big deal. Like, imagine you can help people without putting them through years of medication. It's just a small electrocution, says Min. Just a tiny one. Yeah, would you guys in the chat, would you wear a hat? A hat that made you super intelligent? You know what? For certain tasks, why the hell not? Because I've been editing like 10 hours a day recently, sat in the control with Natch. And I'll be honest, like if that could make that work go more quickly, if I could sit down and do these repetitive tasks in a way that would enhance speed and decrease boredom for me, that would be amazing. Min says, I don't wear hats to begin with. Let me tell you something, Min. As a bald man, I'm a big fan of hats. All right, okay, you know what? I've had enough of the news. I do have a lot more to go over, but yeah, we've spoken about the TACS being found to improve cognitive function. So small electrodes that stimulate your brain, improving cognitive function. We've spoken briefly about the DEI, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Initiative in Chick-fil-A that has angered conservative groups. God, like there's not other things to be angered by. Be angry that your clothing is made in child sweatshops. Don't be angered about diversity, equity, and inclusion, friends. Try not to get too angry about that. And then the harness-wearing beluga whale named Vladimir, who could be a Russian spy. Who knows? All right, friends, let's go to today's unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
The bridge says, being part cyborg so far has done me good. I'd wear the hat right now, and I don't need it. Yeah, I'd wear... Well, it depends. Situationally, I might wear the hat. If there was an intelligence hat, it depends how much it costs. All right, so what is an unpopular opinion, friends? It's a brain fart, un pedo cerebral, un pedo mental. I share it with you on my social media, in mis redes sociales, namely my Instagram. You can find me there at Professional Bohemian. You can vote on that and then we discuss it in the show, but the final decision makers are the wonderful golden gods that join me in the chat, the live audience, being today Min, the Bridge, Lude Hamster, and more people that are watching but not participating. Shame on you. All right, so let's see. Today's unpopular opinion, Natch, was the saying, more haste, less speed, is nonsense. Do you know that saying, Natch? Do you have?
No.
You've never heard it before. In Spanish, I think it's vísteme despacio que tengo prisa. Dress me slowly because I'm in a rush. Yeah. Not even a nivelazo. I know, guys. I know.
Nivelazo.
Oh, sorry. He was just finding the button. So, more haste, less speed is nonsense. Vísteme despacio que tengo prisa. Do I have to really go into this? Do I have to really go into how much nonsense that phrase is? Okay, on Instagram, 55% of you said true. I'm a little disappointed it was only 55%. What do you think, Natch? Is it stupid saying?
For me, it's not.
No?
I agree with the saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me.
And I always remember that when I'm in a hurry and I start running and nothing works. Like, no, like, relax. And
Yeah.
do it slowly. And it always comes to my mind, that saying.
Okay, so Natch is
For
on
me,
there.
it works.
Okay, I get it. Min says it depends what you're doing. Interesting. Okay, let's break it down. Let's go to what the elves, the poor enslaved elves. I mean, poor enslaved. They have very good conditions, Natch. They have very good conditions. I increased the window size by a full millimeter yesterday, so they get at least 10 seconds more sunlight every day. Spoilt is what they are. Spoiled. Okay, so the elves said today, the saying more haste, less speed is nonsense. Agreeing with this, 3 points. In certain circumstances, acting quickly and decisively can indeed lead to faster results. Waiting and being overly cautious can result in missed opportunities and unnecessary delays. In a fast-paced world where time is often equated with money, hastening actions can provide a competitive advantage, whether in business, technology, or even day-to-day life scenarios. And finally, in the pro column, a sense of haste can stimulate innovation and adaptation as it forces individuals or organizations to come up with fast solutions, potentially driving progress. Thank you, elves. In the con column. So this is where Natch's opinion might fall. Rushing through tasks can often lead to mistakes, requiring additional time to fix, which slows down the overall progress, which I think is pretty much your take on this, right, Natch? You do things quickly, you make mistakes, or you're not kind of thinking through the task. Taking time to do things right the first time can be more efficient in the long run. Constant haste can lead to burnout, stress, and reduced productivity over time. And finally, slower, more deliberate actions can help mitigate risks, and as it allows thorough examination and decision-making. More haste, less speed. Vístame despacio que tengo prisa is nonsense. That's my argument. I'm not going to go through a whole rigmarole. I will just use this example, guys, before you go and vote. I remember I was in a relationship and we were driving somewhere, me and my partner. Okay, and we stopped off at a traffic light, and next to us pulled up a young gentleman in a very fast, kind of sporty car. All right, Natch? We're there, the light is red, and the guy starts revving his engine, right? The lights turn green, and I swear to God, Natch, within a split second, this guy leaves us in the dust. Just completely leaves us in the dust. My partner at the time turned to me and said, "He's not going to get there any quicker. He's not going to get there sooner. More haste, less speed. Which is just nonsense. The guy was driving at 100 miles an hour. He's going to get there twice as fast as us that were driving at 50 miles an hour. It's just, let me introduce you to something called physics, guys. The faster you go, the quicker you get there. End of story. More haste, less speed is nonsense. Okay, we have comments there from Min, from Lewd Hamster. We will get to this right now, but I will read those comments after we come back from the break, and some more that I got on my Twitter account. Friends. Oh my God. So you guys will be the deciders. More haste, less speed. Is it nonsense? Is it not? Friends, so many things you could have been doing today. Instead of doing those things, you decided to take the time to spend some time with me. Let me tell you something, guys. It means the absolute world. See you soon. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @ProBoh, PROBOH. Okay, on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. How are you doing out there? It's currently 9 a.m. Central European time. How are you doing out there? Welcome, welcome. You're listening to the ProBoh Show live. How are you doing? Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're one of the angelic beings that downloads a podcast. More and more of you every single week, my friends. Thank you so much. Especially a big thank you to those listeners that share the content, share the videos, share everything we produce that are growing this community. I, honest to God, thank you so much. It means the world to me because it's true, the audience has grown excessive, like a lot in terms of the podcast. And it means the world, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do put a lot of effort into the show, so it's nice to see that you guys enjoy it, even when I'm expressing opinions that make you angry. So thank you so much. All right, so let's get to it. Ooh, the results are in at the poll. Oh my god, interesting. All right. So what have you missed if you just tuned in? Well, we covered quite a few news stories today. We spoke about the beluga whale Vladimir and rumored Russian spy. Can you just imagine Vladimir the beluga whale, Natch, in a tuxedo? Slithering into a casino. Oh, hello, Moneypenny. I don't know what sound a beluga whale makes, Natch. But, hilarious nonetheless. So, yeah, he's popped up in Sweden. And then we spoke about the DEI initiative by Chick-fil-A, an American popular fast food chain that is facing a lot of backlash from conservative groups because apparently now diversity, equity, and inclusion is a bad thing. I don't know how you can be angry at that, but whatever. And then finally, rhythmically stimulating the brain with electrical currents has been found to boost cognitive function, apparently, thanks to a meta-analysis of over 100 studies. Yeah, maybe in the future, guys, you can buy a hat that will make you smarter. Would you wear it? Would you not? Let's see. All right, and then we moved on to today's unpopular opinion, which was more haste, less speed. More haste, less speed is the idiom in English. In Spanish, the equivalent would be vísteme despacio que tengo prisa. More haste, less speed is nonsense. It's just nonsense. Did you all agree with me? I'm starting to think Instagram is my social media network of choice, Natch, because they agree with me. They agreed with me in the region of 55% to 45%. Let's read some comments, because Min and Lewd Hamster had some great thoughts about this. Min says, I think it's mainly about keeping your mind calm and ordered. The speed with which you do actual tasks might not be as important. And then Lewd Hamster says, haste means to act with urgency or without much thought, while speed means to move quickly and have a high rate of motion. The dictionary definition from Oxford Languages of haste is excessive speed or urgency of movement or action. So, excessive speed means less speed. It's a nonsense phrase. I'm sorry. It's nonsense. Min says, to be fair, I told a story about a guy in a sports car that was moving very quickly on the road, and how my partner at the time turned to me and said he's not going to get there any quicker, when he obviously was going to get there much quicker. More haste, less speed. No, wrong. Let's continue. Sorry. So Min continues to say, it depends on what you're doing, driving, cycling, etc. Will more haste will be more speed. Vero says, good morning, beautiful warriors. Late but here. Forgive me, Rob. No worries, Vero. Welcome. Okay, so more haste, less speed. Have I changed your mind at all, Natch?
No.
Not in the slightest. He's like, shut up, Baldy. You don't know what you're talking about. Let's see what people, because I did get a few messages on Instagram. Ava said, I've got to disagree. In the ER, in the emergency room, if we're in too much of a rush, we can make mistakes. Slowing down just a little ensures we do it right the first time. Okay, you know what is annoying me about these arguments, Natch? What is annoying me is that people are kind of are assuming that moving faster means less precision. And that's not always the case. It's simply not always the case. If you're not very good at something, then don't do it quickly. Take your time. But experience means you have an increase in technical proficiency, usually. You know, that's the curve, right? That's the learning curve. The more experience you have, the less mistakes you make, especially in repetitive actions. So moving quickly is not a problem. Come on. I mean, fast doesn't necessarily mean sloppy. Doesn't necessarily mean imprecision. Anyway, let's continue. Leon says, it's rubbish. Speed is everything to me. If you're slow, you're toast. Oh, wow. Can we get a nivelazo for Leon?
What?
I'm actually saying give him a nivelazo. I think he might be an English speaker. Maybe it's Leon. But enjoy that nivelazo. It came for free. But in real life, rushing can mess things up. Come on, Leon, you've just lost my respect. Rebecca says, good food can't be rushed. You need patience to create something delicious. If you're hasty, you could ruin a dish. All right. I can see I'm fighting a losing battle here, Natch. I understand where you're coming from. Haste can lead to accidents. Speed is important, but not the cost of safety and quality. You guys... All right, am I going to have to admit defeat here, Natch? I think I might have to admit defeat. Let's see what people are saying. Min, moving quicker due to experience isn't haste. Being hasty is moving quicker than your usual speed. Wow, you know what, Min, that's a great argument. Can we get ProBoh approved from Min there?
ProBoh approved.
Yeah, that is a great argument. Haste is moving quicker than your normal speed. Otherwise, it would be normal. So rushing. You can replace haste for rushing, okay, in this example. So rushing doesn't necessarily mean more speed. Oh, guys, are you actually changing my mind now? No. No. I'm going to stick to my guns here until we reveal the poll, and then I'll get into it. Moving quicker means you get things done quicker. I'm sorry. I understand. I've lived in Spain for nearly 20 years. And I can understand how vísteme despacio, que tengo prisa. Dress me slowly, I'm in a rush. I can understand why Spaniards relate to this phrase so much. The home of the mañana philosophy. Yeah, I'll get on that tomorrow, first thing. But, I mean, the fact of the matter is, upping your normal speed doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make mistakes. Quite often, to learn to do things quickly implies or means that you have to learn to do things at a quicker pace. So you know what I mean. You're never going to decrease your the amount of errors you make by moving slowly and deliberately all the time. That's my point. It's situational, says Caneless. How are you doing, Caneless? Welcome. It's situational. What are you doing? And the speed should be a standard. By the experience. Thank you, Caneless. Well done. Welcome. First time to the chat and to the show. You rock, my dude. All right, you know what, Natch? We're gonna make a decision on this for once and for all. So I made the unpopular opinion that more haste, less speed, vísteme despacio que tengo prisa, is nonsense. Instagram agreed with me by 5%. But what did you guys think? All right, let's get a little drum roll, Natch. False by 67%. Oh, okay. I assume everybody in the chat is a surgeon. Or you're conducting some life or death thing. Because that's the argument here. No. It's you got to go slowly. Otherwise, you're going to kill someone. Okay, so I understand. I understand where you're coming from. And it does make a lot of sense. Look, haste means rushing. If you rush anything, you have a higher possibility of making mistakes, even if you're very experienced. I'm a very experienced editor. And even when I rush, I make mistakes. But the caveat for me is that unless you practice doing things quickly and even correct or even make and correct mistakes quicker, you're never going to get to a level of precision and speed that is more than your current capabilities. Does that make sense, Natch? That rushing helps you move quicker without mistakes. Moving quickly. If you always take that snail's pace, very deliberate, very slow, you're always going to be very precise but very slow. If you move quicker, make a few mistakes, learn to correct those mistakes, you're going to make fewer mistakes moving quickly. I know, that's a very confusing statement. Natch is nodding. It's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Shut up. But anyway, whatever, guys. You guys win. It's not a stupid statement. I'm a stupid man. That's what I'm hearing. More haste, less speed is not nonsense. All right, fair play. You win, I lose. Let's go to today's 100 Humans. I just don't, Natch, I just don't agree, man. I don't agree. If I'm running somewhere and someone says, slow down, you'll get there. I mean, the parable of the tortoise and the hare. Do you know that parable?
Yes.
Do you have it in Spanish?
Yes.
There is no way on earth that the hare is losing that. You know what I mean? There is no way on earth. Like, I would love to replay the tortoise and the hare in real life. Who wins? God damn it. Oh, man, anyway. It's okay. We're used to you being wrong, Rob, says Lewd Hamster. Thank you. Rob, that sounded as if you were trying to convince yourself. I kind of was towards the end there. I think you guys convinced me that moving slowly is better. It's experience and the why, says Caneless. How are you doing? Anyway, guys, shall we get into today's 100 Humans? So let me tell you something, friends. It was a long walk to work today across snow-capped mountains and through river valleys. And on that walk, I encountered 100 humans. And I asked them all a question. Today's question was, name one word you see on the cover of celebrity magazines. Name one word you see on the cover of celebrity or gossip magazines. In Spain, I think, you call it the Prensa Rosa. But I'm talking specifically about those magazines like Hola. I think we have OK in England. And I'm sure there are varieties in the States for my international listeners. La Fábula de la Tortuga y la Liebre. Wow. Thank you, Vero. Thank you. The tortoise and the hare. The hare is not going to lose. Unless the hare has 4 broken legs, the hare's winning. Nonsense. Anyway, sorry, making me angry. Let me calm down. Deep breaths. Okay, so I asked 100 humans to tell me a word you see on the cover, en la portada, on the cover of gossip, celebrity gossip magazines. I asked them that question. They gave me their answers. I have the top 7 answers right here. Your job in the chat is to identify those top 7 answers. A word you always see on the cover of celebrity or gossip magazines. All right, Natch, take us away, man. What do you think?
Exclusive?
Exclusive. Oh. Natch, I think you're playing 3D chess. I'll tell you now, it's not there. Wah, wah, wah. But yeah, I mean, it's there on all the celebrity. It's there on all of them. Exclusive! We find out who the father of this baby is. Exclusive! Lewd Hamster says, secret. Secret. Is secret there? It's not. But again, good. Okay. There's nothing here. Is there anything here that's... there's nothing here like that. It's more about... yeah. Basically, secret and exclusive aren't there. Lewd Hamster says, shocking. Shocking. It's not there. I think as soon as you get one, this will be unlocked for you. It'll be unlocked for you. Let me give you a clue. Okay. To think of the kind of news stories you see. Think of the kind of news stories you see on these things. I actually gave you a big clue when I was responding to Natch's thing. You know what I mean? Think of the kind of news stories that appear in gossip magazines, or the kind of advice that is given. And they tend to be like real world kind of problems, but celebrities going through them. Okay, I need to give you guys clues. Min says, shall I just be realistic? Is. The word is on the cover of all those magazines. I think your 100 humans malfunctioned. Get some new ones. Look, it's a lottery, man. It's a lottery. It's a different 100 humans every day. All right, Natch, me and you. Okay. What's the number one topic, you think, in gossip magazines?
Love, relationships.
Yeah. Okay. So give me a thing that might happen in, you're at a beginning part of a, or why might a relationship break down, or what is the conclusion if a relationship does break down? Go on.
Se separan, they break up, no?
Divorce.
Divorce.
Natch, divorce is there. Well done. I ask 100 humans to name one word they see on the cover of a celebrity gossip magazine. Divorce is there, Natch. With 20 of 100 humans, it's the number one answer. Well done. You killed it. You killed it. Here we go. Now we're getting there. Lewd Hamster says drugs or abuse. Drug abuse. Oh, God, you're going to hate me. It's not there. It's a great answer, though. It's a great answer. Now you're thinking along the right lines. Lewd Hamster, Min, Vero, a word you always see on the cover of celebrity magazines. All right, Natch, me and you again, sir. Me and you again. The people who throws the computer out the window. Don't. You'll get there. Okay, so, what kind of advice is being given? Advice on what subject is being given in these kind of magazines?
On relationships?
Yeah, a particular part of relationships, a steamy part of relationships.
Sex?
Sex, Natch, is there, the word sex. Well done. I had no idea this would be so difficult for people. No way divorce is over something like weight, says Min. So no way is divorce over something like weight. But is weight there? Dieting and weight? Yes, it is, Min. Well done. Weight loss, weight, dieting is there. It's the seventh most popular answer, with 8 of 100 humans saying weight. Well done. This is the best talk show to watch during a lecture, says Con. Pay a little attention to your tutors. but pay more attention to the show. Welcome, FridayCon, joining us all the way from South Africa. So name one word you always see on the cover of celebrity magazines. We've identified divorce, sex, and weight or dieting. It's another way to say celebrity, Natch. Something you might see in the sky.
Star?
Star, Natch, yes! Well done. Third most popular answer, with 17 of 100 humans saying star, a word you would see on the cover of a celebrity magazine. Okay. All right, Natch, we're going to continue. Me and you, we're going to speed run this because we're running out of time. When something is controversial, a controversial topic, it could be a word that can be preceded by political blank or a celebrity blank. It's a controversial thing that's happened. What is it? Another word to say that.
Affair?
No. It begins with S.
Scam?
Scandal. Oh, it was scandal. Scandal. Oh. FridayCon got it in the chat. Scandal. Well done, FridayCon. Well done. Fitness. Great answer from FridayCon. Sadly, it's not there. Fitness is not there. You're missing 2 words. 2 words only. Starting to think these people read a lower quality of celebrity magazine. Yeah, maybe. All right. Something that... What happens? What's the result of 2 people coming together? Maybe they haven't used protection. Or maybe it's planned. Who knows, Natch? What do you think might be on the cover of a celebrity magazine?
Baby? A newborn?
A pregnancy?
Pregnancy.
Pregnancy is there. Well done. The bridge said baby. FridayCon said relationship. Well done. Well done. Pregnancy. Okay, one last word. Or birth. Well done, Con. All right, one last word. Okay. It's the 5th most popular word that you see on the covers of a celebrity magazine. It's a 3-letter word that has several meanings, as well as, among those meanings, quite literally, it's regarding temperature, high temperature. But it can also describe like something that's scandalous or very, very popular. What is that word, Natch?
Hot?
Hot! Well done. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Tomorrow I'll ask the 100 humans an easier question. All right, so I asked 100 humans to name a word they see on the cover of a celebrity magazine. In position number 7, we had diet or weight. 8 of 100 humans said that. It's in 7th place. In position number 6 was pregnant. Pregnant, a word you will see on the cover of a celebrity magazine. In position number 5 was hot. The hottest new trends in the fashion. Whatever. 11 of 100 humans said that. In position number 4 was the word scandal. Of course, scandalous. In position number 3, another word for celebrity, a star, estrella. In position number 2, we had sex or affair. Well done. And in position number 1 was divorce. Well done. Woo! Jeez Louise. All right, guys, let's go to complete the news.
Complete the news.
FridayCon did really well on that, by the way. He identified hot and relation. Dude, con man, well done. Well done. Enjoy that lecture. All right, so what is complete the news? Complete the news. I will give you a news headline, un titular. And you guys, using the 3 options, will complete the news because I've left some information out. So, here we go. Let's do the New Jersey dumping, because that's been on the list for a long time. So, there are no charges filed against a man. Así que un hombre ha hecho algo. A guy's done something. He's been identified, but legally, he's not in any trouble. He's been found innocent, or that the action that he partook in isn't that much of a big deal. So there are no charges filed against a man who dumped. Okay, se dejó tirada or tirado. He dumped 500 pounds of blank in the New Jersey woods. So a man dumped 500 pounds of something. Pounds being a measurement of weight, not the English pound sterling. So he dumped 500 pounds of blank in the New Jersey woods. Was it A, pasta, macarrones? Was it B, glitter, purpurina, I think you say in Spanish? Yeah? Oh, wow, dude, killing it. Or was it C, lubricant? I'll let you fill in the gaps there for yourselves. So was it A, man dumped 500 pounds of blank in the New Jersey woods? Was it A, pasta, macarrones, B, glitter, purpurina, or C, lubricant? And if you are personally reading a sexual connotation of that, then feel free. A, B, or C. A man dumped 500 pounds of blank. Was it macarrones? A, glitter, purpurina, glitter, or C, sexual lubricant? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. There you go. What do you think, Natch?
Glitter?
Glitter, purpurina, B. We have a three-way tie. Okay, we have a three-way tie. Min says girlfriend. He dumped his girlfriend in the woods. Using logic, Rob. All right. None of you have gotten this right. Let's get a quick drum roll, Natch. A man dumped 500 pounds of macaronis in the New Jersey woods. Well done to Min and anyone out there who said A. The mystery trail of pasta that was found dumped in the woods of New Jersey has been solved. Officials have confirmed that a man who will not face any charges was responsible for discarding 500 pounds of pasta. Guys, you can find the links to all those news stories that we've covered today in my Patreon. Friends, so many things you could have been doing today, but instead of doing those things, you decided to take the time to spend some time with me, and it means the world. See you next time.